I'm Kay at Queen Anne Animal Clinic.
And I'm Jamesy.
We're going to talk a little bit about emergency preparedness for your pet.
I at home have a dog and a cat, so I had consulted Kay to figure out what would be best for our kid at home.
The things that are recommended to have for you and for your pet are 3 days of food and water, some dishes. You want to have sanitation supplies. You want to have your litter box for your cat, and towels and bedding, and plastic bags for pet waste, and paper towels and bleach, and a good sturdy pet carrier to make sure that your pet's safe to be transported, especially small dogs and cats.
This is definitely, as I've learned from you, a good place to hold all the materials as well.
Yeah. The other things that you'll want to have, especially for your dog who's on a chronic medication, is information about your prescriptions for him, both a 3-day supply of his medication and then a copy of a prescription in case you need to have it refilled. Vaccine information, especially rabies vaccine certificate, is really important, and any microchip registration information or other important paperwork, to have a copy of that in your kit as well. Pictures of you and your pet together. This is one I hadn't heard about before, but having a picture of you and your pet for identification purposes both helps you prove ownership and gives a visual reference to people who may have found your pet. And some other familiar items like toys, having a few cat toys and your favorite squeaky toy for Quinn, that sort of thing is a good idea.
His collar with his ID tag with my information,
yes,
as well as a leash or two.
Yeah.
My cat has a breakaway collar, so I assume an extra collar that wasn't breakaway.
Yeah, I like a harness for my cats because they can't slip out of it. Another thing is shelters for humans aren't necessarily going to be able to take pets, so having a buddy system with a neighbor or a relative who lives reasonably close by to come and shelter with them rather than depending on your Red Cross shelters is a great idea. But you want to check with them and make sure it's okay before you go.
That sounds like a good plan. Is there anything else? Any other ways that we could find out more information?
Ready.gov is a great site. It's the FEMA's organization's website for disaster preparedness, and the ASPCA also has good information on disaster preparedness for pets.
Well, that sounds like a good place to start, and we should be able to get our kit together promptly.
I think we can. Alrighty, thanks.
That sounds great. Thank you.